Good luck.
A great night of amateur action it's been so far here at Cage Warriors 82. And this is the jewel in the crown. Liam Gittins in the black with blue trim, taking on Connor Wilson in the green. Wilson finding out of next generation, a credentialed British karate champion.
And you can see that pretty clearly on his stance here, very wide and angled, always keeping out of distance here, very light on the feet, switching his stances here from southpaw to orthodox.
Liam Gittins, currently one of the more talked about prospects on the amateur circuit here in the north of England and indeed the whole of the UK. With a really entertaining fight with Mohamed Mokayev recently, one of the top amateur prospects in the world, I'd wager. Went the distance with him, looking to get back on the winning track tonight.
And Gittins almost got caught by a head kick a couple seconds ago, but managed to just block it. But if the fight progresses, he absolutely needs to be careful of those kicks from Connor Wilson.
Yeah, we can hear the corner screaming that he's looking for the high kick and asking for Gittins to box his way in. They want to see a bit of movement, a bit of pressure.
You see Gittins with one of his own high kicks.
Yeah, Gittins incredibly well-rounded from what I have seen of him. Oh, and a nice straight right hand. Real textbook karate stuff.
Yeah, and the knee following up there from Wilson. So Gittins really needs to be careful when he's lunging in, that he doesn't get countered, because that is one of the staples of karate fighters, especially in MMA, that they will catch you when you come in.
Nice dirty boxing there from Gittins, just holding onto the head and looping those punches around the guard.
Nice back kick there, and again from Wilson.
Big body shots from Wilson. Wilson putting the pressure on here.
Absolutely. Stunning kicks and the right hand again there. You can see the fighters talking to each other, I think. Taunting each other.
Gittins looking for the takedown here up against the cage. And we said this might just be the jewel in the crown of tonight's amateur academy action, and certainly living up to billing.
Both fighters struggling to get the takedown, but Wilson comes out on top, literally here, and has Gittins on the back up against the cage.
Yeah, let's see what Wilson can do with his man in the back. Is he going to step away? He does. Catches his man with another straight right.
Yeah.
On the way up.
Stiff right hands there from Wilson. Really trying to time Gittins when he's coming in to try and double the power of his punches.
And final shot at the death of the first round. And that's a very interesting 3 minutes to pick apart, Nick. A lot of action.
Absolutely. You see Gittins coming forward and trying to land punches, kind of dictating where in the cage the fight takes place. But at the same time, you have Connor Wilson, who is maybe connecting with the cleaner strikes.
Well, let's take a look at some of those strikes. Great balance here from Wilson.
Absolutely.
First of all, BJ Penn style, staying up on that back leg.
There you see the right hand followed by the knee and the back kick right to the liver.
And as is the hallmark of many karate fighters, very accurate and very economical with his strikes. He's not missing a whole lot here.
Absolutely. When he strikes to kill. One strike, one kill. So it's going to be interesting to see how this evolves in the second round, this fight.
Gittins and Wilson staring at each other across the cage. Gittins didn't break his gaze there for a second.
Yeah, and I think we saw a bit of banter back and forth between the fighters in the first round, so there's absolutely something going on besides just fighting. A lot of mind games.
One thing that Connor Wilson's corner did say to him in that first round is when he's putting that forward pressure on, not to chase him, man, to try and cut him off with the angle. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see if he can adjust in the second round.
Exactly, but Wilson really good at staying elusive and really, almost like a Matador, who's turning the ball to the side. Waves Gittins away there. Stiff right hand again.
Gittins trying to back his man up onto the cage, but Wilson with that right hand cocked and ready every single time.
And again.
Over and over.
Goes for the head kick instead. Kind of feints the right hand and then goes for the head kick. Really nice striking here from Wilson, and Gittins just dives under back spinning hook kick there. Gets clinched up here against the cage, turns it around, and delivered a couple of good knees as well, Gittins.
Get off that fence.
Let's see if Gittins
Don't hold that fence.
can effect
Don't
a
hold that
takedown here.
fence.
Referee warning his man there for grabbing the fence. That time Gittins gets a takedown. Really has to fight for it though.
No more.
And we heard the referee there just warning Wilson that he will take a point the next time he grabs the fence.
Yeah, and that's usually something you can see in these fights where you got the less experienced guys, that they instinctively just try and grab the fence.
It's an important point to make. It's not necessarily dirty fighting or cheating in any way. If you fall over, the instinct is to reach out and grab something. But
exactly,
these guys are going to be professionals soon, and they've got to get these behaviours learned.
Exactly, and that's what the amateur fights are for as well. Learning all the tricks of the trade.
Gittins trying to take the back here. Wilson fighting him every step of the way.
Hold his hand, not his glove.
Gittins now looking to land some shots from this top position. He's got his arm trapped there.
Yeah, he's really got a nice lockdown position here, Gittins. I'm not actually sure what to call it. But Wilson gets out, but Gittins really showing that his grappling is stronger.
And the next generation team at cage side willing their man up. Wilson has to be careful about giving his neck here though.
Yeah, oh, he's out, he's out.
It's all over. That was a one-handed standing rear naked choke.
Yeah, standing without the hooks in and stuff.
I'm going to call that the bouncer's choke. Yeah. You know, when you get dragged out of a bar by your mate. It's happened to me. It may not have happened to you. But
I don't go to bars. But good to see Wilson waking up here again shortly after the choke was released. Usually it just takes a couple seconds if a fighter goes unconscious.
Liam Gittins with an unorthodox and unusual submission finish there. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to catch a replay of that. Let's take a look. Nice ground and pound to set this one up, and he was warned here by the referee. And you can see he doesn't have the second arm around the throat.
It went really
instantly
fast.
Went out.
It went really fast, that submission. It's pretty unusual to see a submission from that position and then see the opponent getting choked out that fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rich Mitchell has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes and 49 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by technical submission, Liam Gittins.